Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. You are only responsible for your half of the relationship. There are two halves in every relationship, but you're only responsible for your half of that relationship. It is not up to you to control the other half, respect the other half, and there's always going to be peace in that relationship. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 59, NASDAQ up 20, S&P's up 7.5, gold contract down $33, trading at $11.30 an ounce. Silver down $1.17 at $16.05 an ounce. Platinum off $27, $8.97 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.59 an ounce. A pound, rather, an ounce. That'd be a trip. Oil's flat at $52.14 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note, down 21 ticks, 122.33. 30-year bond, off 10 ticks, 148.05. King dollar, up 1,400 ticks at 103.130. The euro is trading at 104, and the yen is at 118.14. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We have Fed Day yesterday. You'll get option expiration tomorrow. This is how it's shaking out, folks. What you had in the SPY, we hit a high on Tuesday. That high was $228.34. You did that with 110 million shares. We come down yesterday with 142 million. You're going up today with 117. Bottom line, it looks to me like what that's going to be setting up is that we're going to try to get into the lows that were established out here yesterday. That's on your S&Ps. We go into the Dow Industrials, and we go into quad witching tomorrow, folks. Okay, so buckle up, big time. What you have inside the Dow Industrials is the same type of setup. You know, you have three separate highs up here. The first high was established on Tuesday, which was 19,953. You had 19,966, which was the high of yesterday. You come up and try to test that baby out here today, and the volume wasn't bad. It was 900 and we probably did a billion. Let me see. It was 997 million. Yeah, we did a billion. So the billion's testing a billion. The composite did the exact same thing, meaning testing these highs out. The NASDAQ composite, the high is Tuesday, 54.86. We got to 54.85.12 today. That test was on 2 billion, so it's actually 2 billion going against 2. It's 2.066 going against 2.083. The NDX 100, if we look at the three Qs, what you're going to have with the three Qs is this. Three Qs out here. Now, this is pretty cool. This one here, this is a test on dramatically lighter volume. So this is how this is shaking out. The Tuesday, we got to a price point of $121.11. We did that with 54 million shares, while the test today was with 22 million. So that sets up a failure on price, failure on volume. That also, the next move would set up that because we broke out on Tuesday, the next move you'd be looking for is a close under $119.66. Now, bottom line, if we get that tomorrow, that'll be a failure on price, on volume, on the daily, and on the weekly charts. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold, they toasted, roasted, all of the above, with the dollar going higher. Gold went down 33 bucks today. Well, I went down further than that. We hit 1124. Trading at 1130 right now. If we do go and look at the continuous contract, what you're going to see is this. Gold is coming into the strength that it had from last February. If you remember, last February, the gold market, folks, we went from 1046 in December up to 1354, 1376, straight line move. You're coming right into the strength. So we're coming into a Friday, which is always dangerous in the gold market, period. Bottom line, this thing can go hit 11.15. 11.15 is where we took off from in February of 20. We went from that week, we went from 11.15 to 11.74. If you look at the GLD, we're getting this test, and you're getting this test on dramatically lighter volume. So if we go pull up the GLD and you see how this is shaking out, the GLD today came down $1.49. We are trading right now at 107.34, and you're coming into 60 million shares, and thus far we have done 41 million. We did 14 million today. So it really depends on how much we do tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a big number as to how much we can do. If you close over the 107.35, right now at 107.34, with lighter than 60 million, that's going to be a test on lighter volume, and we'll see whether it rejects that lower price. Bonds, we take a look at the 10-year first. 10-year continue to try to basically reject lower price, but it didn't do it. 10-year closed at 122.22, and that would have it closed above 122.30. Big volume. We did 2 million contracts. The 10-year right now is at a high for the year. We're 2.6 in the 10-year. We take a look at the 30-year. What you have with the 30-year. 30-year is trading at 148.05. Now, here's where the difference comes in. The 30-year did reject lower price. The 30-year today got down to a price point of 147.04, and it came up point up from that. The last high that was established out here was 147.10, which was on Monday. So we'll see whether the 30-year can get any juice tomorrow and make it to higher price. King Dollar, we take a look at King Dollar. What you have with King Dollar is this. King Dollar goes topside. King Dollar is up 1,392 ticks right now. You're at 103.120. Bottom line, it's going to be pretty wild watching this thing shake out, because what you do have with King Dollar is that the way that it came down from 2002 to 2004, it was a straight line move down, and guess what? You're in that whole area right now. We are coming into ice, but realistically, this thing could go up just as quick. I'm not in the camp that that's where it's going, but technically that's how it's set up. The reason I'm not in that camp is that the stretch in King Dollar, when you take a look at how the equities are trading, bottom line, one of them's wrong. Either the equity market's going to fall apart because the earnings are overseas. We'll find out real quick. It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We get our man, Mr. Chris Gaffney, coming back, the president of Everbank World Markets. We're going to be right back.